Alright, here's something cool. So as we're working on these cards, so I've got some things turned off until we're ready to see them. So now this shows up only when you zoom in, disabling things on the card, and the tooltips work, and we can toggle between these different menus. So there's an issue with this radial shader here. Um, I guess it's not with the shader exactly, but if we look at, let's go out of this full screen. Okay, let's look at the blueprint here. So there's two different ways of doing this. So first I did it with a plane, a simple 3D object plane, and I'm just kind of crudely dropping it in and assembling this object. So I threw this guy on, but turns out it'll let you do this, but it doesn't tell you. So it's set to user interface translucent. So something about it being user interface, I think, is what's causing the issue. So whenever we try to render it in game, it works fine here, which is a little misleading, but then it won't render properly in the game. And so you can, got me to finally figure this out, was, let's drag this guy over. Let's just like move it over here. So you can see it's showing up, but it's because this menu, when I was first working with tooltips, I extended a transparent boundary way out here so that I could get the tooltips to appear out in space. So I think something to do with this being some transparent space. Now it's rendering because it's kind of glitched out. So yeah, I'm just gonna fix this and then that'll do. But wanted to capture like the material space actually does matter, and the widget blueprint is a little bit more complex. We have this component here, blueprint component, and then inside of the card you would create a widget component, a widget here, and then once you get in there you can specify the thing that you want, and then this is how we get it. So I'm going to make a second one here, and I'll just slide it over for the armor, which is going to be a different material, but for now I'll just leave it be. So delete this. That's probably going to break the code. Let's see. If we go to hide body, yeah. So we have this assault widget in here. So we want now the armor widget. Just going to do a set visibility just to keep it off. And then for the show body, we will have, turn it on. That's that. So whenever you're clicking the tabs and it sends the signal over, we'll have the right things show up and the right things hide. And that gives that tab menu some life. All right, so I think right now I need to hide it in the beginning because it's still showing up. Yeah,